Welcome to the Recommendation Zone for informed choices on the best in music, books, art, and pop culture. If you find this content useful, please like, subscribe, notify, and share. It's been a while since I've had a Geoff Castellucci solo on the channel, so it's time to do one. I was going to do a original cover comparison because the song that I want to do is Big Iron, and I always liked the original by Marty Robbbins. Unfortunately, I could not find a good copy of that on YouTube to do this with. So we will have to suffer, like it's suffering, to watch Geoff do it by himself without having anything to compare it to. Which is okay, because Geoff is sort of incomparable himself. With no further ado, let's watch the bass singer of bass singers, Geoff Castellucci, cover that Western classic, Big Iron, with his clones. I will be talking during the performance. I will stop for it. I will then rewind a little bit. If you want to see the uninterrupted performance, please go to the description and click on the link that you will always find there. And after you watch the performance and the rest of this review, please go to Geoff's channel and hit a click on that thumbs up button and subscribe, because we want to support the performers that we feature and promote on this channel. Sorry, let's get back to it.
To the town of Agua Fria rode a stranger one fine day. Hardly spoke to folks around him, didn't have too much to say. Well, no one dared to ask his business, no one dared to make a slip, for the stranger there among them had a big iron on his hip, a big iron on his hip. Well, it was early in the morning when he rode into the town. Came riding from the south side, slowly looking all around. He's an outlaw, listen, running came the whisper from each lip. Then he's here to do some business with a big iron on his hip, a big iron on his hip. Big iron. He's a stranger that rode into town one day. Big iron. Here to do some business, then be on his way. In this town there lived an outlaw by the name of Texas Red. Many men had tried to take him, and that many men were dead. He was vicious and a killer, though a youth of 24, and the notches on his pistol numbered 1 in 19 more. 1 in 19 more.
Geoff and his clones just have the most glorious harmony. It's a wonder that he can remember which voice he's doing at a given moment. He got way down there for a little bit. I am certain that we will see a lot more of that. I did want to make a point about the song, which he also notes in his description. It has a lot of verses and a very short 5-word chorus. That's a little hard to do a really good performance on, and fortunately, both Marty Robbbins and Geoff do a wonderful job on it.
Now the stranger started talking, made it plain to folks around. Now the stranger started talking, made it plain to folks around. Was an Arizona ranger, wouldn't be too long in town. He came here to take an outlaw back alive, or maybe dead. And he said it didn't matter, he was after Texas Red. After Texas Red. Big iron. Like the dust that's blowing through this border town. Yeah. Big iron. He will chase the storm and take old Texas down. Wasn't long before the story was related to Texas Red, but the outlaw didn't worry, man, they tried.
dead. 20 men had tried to take him, 20 men had made a slip. 21 would be the ranger with the big iron on his head.
Now the morning passed so quickly, it was time for them to leave. It was 20 past 11 when they walked out in the street. Folks were watching from the windows, everybody held their breath. They knew this handsome ranger was about to meet his death, about to meet his death.
There was 40 feet between them when they stopped to make their play. And the swiftness of the ranger is still talked about today.
Texas red had not cleared leather for a bullet fairly ripped, and the ranger's aim was deadly with a big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip.
Big iron.
He's a stranger that rode into town one day.
Big iron.
Here to do some business, then be on his way. Big iron.
Got devil leather midnight to the dawn. Big iron.
He will keep on rolling till his life is gone. It was over in a moment and the folks had gathered round. There before them lay the body of the outlaw on the ground. Well, he might have gone on living, but he made one fatal slip when he tried to match the ranger with the big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip.
Hey everyone, Geoff here. Thanks for watching Big Iron. I hope you enjoyed this updated version of such a classic tune. Special shout out goes to some of the folks on Patreon who...
That was a great performance by Geoff. I can't really find anything to criticize in that, so I'm going to do something slightly different. I'm going to talk about the song itself for a second. This was a period when the original song came out by Marty Robbbins, when this particular type of plotline was prevalent in a lot of Western novels and movies. We have Louis L'Amour, Max Brand, all of these prominent Western authors writing these books about an outlaw taking over a town or an area, and everybody living in fear. A hero, whether it was a Texas Ranger or a U.S. Marshal or a cowboy, or even somebody who they'd killed his parents and he came looking for revenge. And everybody was certain that the hero was going to get killed by the bad guy. And of course, that never happened. There was a dramatic shootout, and the bad guy gets his just desserts. The hero gets his rewards and sometimes stays, sometimes rides off into the sunset. But that was a very, very prevalent theme in both the movies and some of the TV shows, Gunsmoke, and the like, and books, movies, during that period. Not a lot of Western songs use that theme. Really do not understand why. But Marty Robbbins was a master. He had a couple. And they are really hard to find good performances of. Be that as it may, maybe give you a little bit of thought there. Hopefully you've enjoyed this performance by Geoff, enjoyed a little bit my blathering on about themes of Western books, novels, and movies. We will see you soon in the recommendation zone. Excuse me, I've got the hiccups. Go out, read, listen, watch, and explore.